Hello, everyone, and welcome to What's in That Box? Yes, I don't know what I was about to say. I'm excited. I'm so excited for what's in this box. Let me calm down and back up. Couple of weeks, no, a month, a month ago, a month ago, a month ago, a month ago, a month ago. RC Expats HK put a video out on a UDI 112 scale truck comparable to the Relarlo Omni Terminator. Um, and I just like it. I really liked the way it looked. I really liked all the things about it. It too is a 112 scale 3S, just truck. It is originally a pine cone model, an SG model. This is put out by UDI RC. It is a 1201 Pro. I'm sure you guys have seen the 1201, the 1202. It's a monster truck and a truggy. They were brushed. People put brushless in them. Gears failed, etc. But I saw expats just beat the shit out of his. And I thought, hey, for a couple $100, I need something else I can beat the shit out of like that because I can't drive worth a shit. So, what's in that box? What's in this box? What's in your box? What's in her box? What's her box? I mean, never mind. I told you what was in here, huh? All right, screw it. Let's just do it. Yeah, I've been excited for this. I've been waiting for this thing for like 3 weeks. Thank you to RC Expats HK for the assistance in this. Yeah, we went round and round with this, and by golly, it's here. So let's check it out, shall we? Get the fuck out of there. All right, there's some of that shit. Look at they even got a little cute little carrying handle. Look at that shit. Check it out. Let's just leave the hobby shop with our new truck. That's cool. All right, it is cool. As a matter of fact, I think it's going to be really cool. So on one side, you have the truggy. On the other side, you have the monster truck. It says aluminum chassis suitable for all-terrain tires with viable accessories, hydraulic shock absorbers, and all-metal driveline. This is the part that excites me. It is an all-metal, excuse me, shit, my bad. It is an all-metal driveline, and, I want to see the quality of this driveline in comparison to the Relarlo. Same size truck, roughly the same price. I want to see what she does. You have a blue monster truck, a red monster truck, and then the two truggies. The monster truck is the 1201. The truggies are the 1202. If it's not an 8 scale truggy or an 18th scale truggy, I'm not screwing with truggies. So I got the monster truck. So let's see what we got here. This is brought to me by Maker Fire. They have all kinds of goodies. They have all kinds of things over there at Maker Fire. You should go check them out. As well as go to RC Expats HK, his 1201 Pro video, his UDI video. He has a link in the description of that video where you can get yourself 10% off this truck. See, we got a manual. I've already got a battery charging. All right, like I got off work, I came home, I put the battery on charge, and we're just going to check out all the things. I plan on giving this thing hell today because it's been a long day. I'm about to sneeze. I apologize ahead of time. It's going to be loud as shit. All right, I think I got it. All right, I think I got it. I don't think I'm going to sneeze on you yet. Let's just get the fuck out of there. All right. Ah, Dumbo RC. This is looks to be the same exact radio that comes with the Relarlos. We'll cover that here in just a second. Let me get this guy out of here. What do we got? I'm just stupid. There we go. Holy shit. That thing's heavy. That's a heavy truck. That is a heavy truck. Pretty soft in the rear. A little stiffer in the front. It has a decent amount of suspension travel. I do have a feeling I'm going to have to take all this shit off the body to get to pulling this clear wrap off. But hey, you know what? So be it. It's all good. So there it is. The UDI 1201 Pro. It's got some pretty nice tires on it. Pretty chunky. It's called the Defodon. This does have a gyro, just like the Carbon Terminator. All metal driveline. Pretty quiet to be all metal. And let's see what we got under here. We have a hell of a skid plate from the windshield all the way back to the tail. You have one hell of a chunk of plastic to keep the scratches and the damage down. Get the hell! Holy shit! I don't think I've had that much trouble out of a body pan in a while. I must be getting old. Wait, I am old. We got wires attached. All right. Let me just go ahead and remove that real quick. So you do have lights in the top of the body. There's your little dongle there hanging down. See it swinging? See it swinging? You do have an XT60. You have a 60 amp Hobbywing. Looks a whole lot like a Hobbywing to me. And it looks like a Hobbywing motor as well. We got here 3450. So it's a little bit of a shorter can than what comes in the Omni Terminator, but it is a 3450. What KB do we have here? No, it is a 3650. My bad. 3650 can, 3450 kV. All right. Looks pretty nice. Dumbo. Can't tell what the servo is, but there's your electronics. Say that's got to be a Hobbywing setup. Now we do have the antenna ran to the front of the truck. We're not going to kick with that. We do have a light bar in the front bumper as well, just like the Omni. But mind you, this is not the Omni. All right, not the Omni at all. It's everything is down the center. Motor is in the center. ESC is in the center. Servo is in the center. Receiver is off to the side up here. These do look like pretty nice shocks, actually. Feels a little soft. Where the front, yeah, they're about the same. You got some chunky ass diff cups. I don't know if you guys can see those diff cups and the axles, but look at that shit. Those are chunky. That's front and rear. I do see the set screw holding the diff cup onto the diff. They are CBD front and rear. Not sure if we have a differential in there or a slipper. I think that's a differential. I don't know. So anyway, everything's in the center. You have battery tray on either side. It is 3S. So if you load this sucker up with 2 batteries, all you got to do is pop the connection over to the other one and just keep running. You don't have to do a bunch of bullshit. It does have, look at that. Look at him. That wheelie bar, them flexi plastics. That's awesome. Shock tower, pretty decent. Bumper's pretty flexible. You do have adjustable tie rods. Let's check. Pretty flexible control arms, too. So I have a feeling this thing is going to take every bit of the beating that expats put it through. You have an aluminum chassis center brace. And this is, again, 12 scale XT60. Nice shock standoffs. You do have aluminum bodied shocks, aluminum caps with the little, I'm guessing it's the bladder cap itself is plastic up here where it hooks into the eyelet. Oh shit, you do have aluminum or some sort of alloy C-hub on the front, and the rear is plastic. It is all ball bearing. They are metal shielded. You can't really see it through the wheel, but you do have metal looking rotor hex adapters. Can't really see that from the outside, but you know, the diffs feel good. You know, we always have to check and see what fluids have been put in what, if any. You do have, all right, hold up, let me see. So on the hinge pins, on the lower hinge pins, as well as the upper hinge pins in the front, there is a metal brace. There is an alloy brace that goes front and rear, upper and lower. That's pretty cool. I hadn't heard anybody mention that yet. Standard bell crank style. Oh shit, hold up. Double wish. All right, cool. It looks to be a pretty beefy truck, to be honest with you. And ground clearance is about the same as the Relarlo. I do not feel like that is going to bottom out. It's going to take a lot for it to slap chassis, honestly, and that's with the stock shock oil in it. You do have multiple places, multiple mounting choices for your shocks, front and rear, upper and lower. Look at that. That's a stock diff right out of the box. It does have, I just noticed this, it does have LEDs in the bumper back here. It's got the light bar in the front. It has the light bar on top of the body. So it's riddled with look at me's. Should be able to play with this at night pretty easily. I do like the reinforcement on the hinge pins and the shock towers. That's what that reinforces, that shock tower, front and rear. They do have a very leaned in style with the shocks where they are mounted currently, as you can see here. But you do have 3 other holes you can choose from over here. This driveline is beefy, dude. It's chunky. I do like the fact that they have alloy hubs, knuckles, whatever in the front. Already gives it a little bit of extra ass. I do like the that appears to be stamped alloy chassis brace as well. All right. Pretty good looking motor. I mean, that's a good looking truck. That's why I was, that's why I've been itching. It's a good looking truck. All right, so there's your truck. You do have a Dumbo XSE 150 radio. It's a 3-channel. You have a 3-position switch, push button on and off. You have dip switches, steering dual rate, steering trim, throttle dual rate, throttle trim. Oh, this is a 5-channel radio. The gyro, that's right. You do have a gyro adjustment right here on your radio. This channel 3 is a 3-position switch. Where is channel 4? I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what channel 4 is. I don't see it. Anyway, who gives a shit? Probably the dip switches. Dipshit. It does take 4 AA batteries or has the JST connector in the bottom of the radio for a LiPo pack. Yes, or nickel metal hydride, whatever you prefer. Does have a spot for a lanyard so you can not lose it. It did come with extra body pins, 3 Allen keys, and a T-wrench. It has I'm guessing, ebony and ivory. For the younger crowd, black and white. Manual tells you all the good stuff. I guess you can't consider it black and white as there are red lines going through everything to show you what goes on top of what if you disassemble it. That's pretty cool. I've had those days where I'm like, I just don't get it. It does have all your parts listed in the back with part numbers, as well as, let's see, we got bodies. We got two different kinds of wheels. Oh, it looks like they have a like a sand wheel, like a flapper. I want some flappers. Let me get the flapper. I want the flapper wheel. All right. What else we got in here? Pinions, diffs. Yeah, dude, a fully assembled diff is just, and it says steel for the brushless. I just want you to see that. Hopefully, you'll be able to. Maybe. You see that diff? Oh, yeah, that's what's inside there. Let's hope that that's, I would guarantee it's better metal than the Traxxas fucking shit. Traxxas sucks. Their metal is garbage. CBDs, O-rings, set screws, bearings. Nice. They have the bearing sizes listed in the back of this manual. So if you decide, just like the Relarlo, it comes with metal shielded bearings and they're fucking garbage. So you don't have to look for those. You just go to the book in this one, bro, and it's right there. What do we got here? We got different size batteries. We got battery trays. We got all the LEDs. We got a charger, servos, tie rods, wheelie bar, just all the stuff, all the knuckles. The 2-in-1 ESC for the brush version, the brushless. It's all here. All your parts are here. That's awesome. Tells you about the radio. I think I need to read that part of the radio. Transmitter operation guide. Okay, so this is channel 4 right here. Oh, there's not a button here. That would be for the lights, but this does not have that option. It is not in this radio. Don't know if that's an option other countries, but the one that was shipped here to America, there is no button in the side of the transmitter. It might be this one. This just says channel 4 with no explanation. Supposed to be channel 3 here controls the car lights, but it is not here in this. So, this radio is different from the one they're showing in here as well. Ooh, so this might not make a damn, as the radio they show you here is not for this. What do we? They threw in a pamphlet, transmitter operation guide. See, as I'm learning to read English, I figuring this shit out. All right, what do we have here? What's going on? St. Christopher. Lanyard hole, transmitter function, channel 1, channel 2. Twist forward to maximize 3 times. Turn on the emergency lights. Okay, so if you 3 times, it will make the lights flash. Okay, that's good to know. What else we got in here? Channel 3, channel 4. Did I miss something completely? No, those are not up here. Dip switches. Okay, reverse channel 2, so that's throttle and gyroscope. This is confirmed to be your gyroscope. 0 is low, 100% is high. Endpoint adjustment is your bottom right for throttle, endpoint adjustment for steering, and then your trims up top. All right, there is no 3 and there they are beneath the plastic. See, the more you look, the more you learn. If I shut up and listen. Channel 3 is for the light on the top of the body. Channel 4 is for your headlights. You can turn them on and off. There we go. 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 All right. So there's the whole breakdown right there. That's all the things for the transmitter. Fuck. It's been a long day. It's been a long day. Now, let's see if it tells us what it tells us. Do we have there is a set button for this speed control. Okay, you can adjust it. Again, it is highly favorable of a Hobbywing setup. So I'm going to throw my Hobbywing program boxes on here. I got 2 or 3 different ones and see if any of them work. And I'll comment later down there in the comments and say, hey, yes, it does work. This is the program box that it works with, or I'll tell you, this shit don't work. What else we got here? Just give me a moment. We're doing all the things. All right. I usually don't go into this much explanation with these, but I know this truck has been out for quite some time as the 1201 just brushed, and I think the Pro has been out for a while as well, but I have not seen it. I believe Hosum also used this chassis for like the X03 or some crazy shit like that. It was one of their better ones. But yeah, I really, when I saw RC Expats with it, it's a flip monster, dude. Like, it's 3S, it's short, it's got fatty balloon, thick tires on it, and he was able to just do double backflips off like a 2.5, 3 foot high jump, just a little dirt pile, with no fucking problem. Very short runway, and just doing it. Just fucking doing it. You know what? I gotta have that. All right, here we go. This does not have a center diff. It does not have a slipper clutch. Twitch, twat, clutch. It does not have a slipper clutch or a twat. It has a center spur gear, straight direct drive shaft. That's cool. That's fine. I like that. Dum 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 dum. Dum 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 dum. See, this is just all assembly shit. All right, I don't know what else to tell you, man. I think I've kind of covered everything. Yes. So anyway, all right. See, Rosetta got stoned and been teaching me how to read English, how to look at pictures and decipher things. Mommy, wow, I'm a fat fuck now. This thing is quite hefty. Again, it doesn't bottom out real easy. As far as shocks, these are coilover. You can twist the collar down, and it will tension it up. That's pretty cool. I think one of the first things I'm going to do is check torque on all screws, and then pull these shocks off and fill them with my own fluid, because we all know that differentials and shocks, things of that nature, don't always have an efficient amount of fluid and or grease. The manual does not say whether these diffs have fluid or grease in them. I'm going to imagine at this price point for a couple $100, it probably has some sort of grease in it. Now, the one drawback to this, even though it is a 3S truck, the battery tray size. The Relarlo has an odd-sized battery, as well as does this UDI. I chose to get the model without the battery in it, as, you know, save a few bucks. I've got a shit ton of batteries, and I was hoping that by getting shipped without a battery, it would get here sooner. However, it did not. It's been almost a month, and Maker Fire, thank you. I was getting worried about you there, guys. I was getting a little worried that this wasn't coming, or, you know, maybe my country screwed me out of another shipping since it was coming from China or Hong Kong or wherever it came from over there. How about that? Probably China. Do you see that? It's not bottoming out. I like that. That is your travel, and it is not bottoming out. If you smack it hard enough, it will, but in general, they've got this thing set up to where it will not bottom out. Now, I'm sure that's going to end up in turn causing body roll, or rollover, I should say. But, dude, the chassis itself, if you can see, is a very familiar shape. Flat, up, flat, down, flat. It's got that U to it. You know what I mean? For your differentials. So center plate is much higher than diff. This looks like a really awesome truck. I really wanted to get the Hosum X03, but I just eh. But when I saw Expats, RC Expats HK just abusing the shit out of this thing, oh man, that's nice. That's real nice. So we're gonna see for a price point that is pretty much the same as Relarlo, and a little bit chunkier wheel, a little more easy setup. Now the Relarlo chassis is amazing. Great job, Relarlo, coming up with your own design and shit. The Omni is fucking awesome. You guys have done a great job there. But with all that being said, it is a pain in the ass to work on. This one is very simple. Spur gear, center drive shaft, motor, servo. Like it's cool. It's cool. It's very simple layout, but it is cool. I do like it. It keeps all your weight dead center until you put a battery in it. Again, you can run a battery on each side. It does have double trays if you need it to balance out that bad. It's about to get, I mean, we're going with it. I saw him doing what he was doing, and I've got a spot out back where it shoots him up quite fine. I'm about to go out there and I'm going to do all the flips and see if this driveline can hold up, see if the chassis holds up, shock towers, body, just all the things. So, now that I've wasted your time running my mouth, talking shit, what do we have here? Do. I don't remember what I took this out of. Was it 5 or 6? I don't know. I don't have a clue. How about we just shove it back in here and we'll just see what happens. If I can get it in the hole. Get in the hole. Get in the hole. This is not wanting to go in the hole. Alright, asshole. Oh wow, it just slipped in that time. Imagine that. You try 2 or 3 times and it just slips in. Just slips right in there. Just slips right. You just got to take your time and finesse her. I mean, finesse it. My battery is at 99%, so I'm going to end this video. And I'm not even going to pull the plastic off this thing yet, dude. I want to run it. So, again, I still have a Doha, whatever the hell it is, by Maverick to unbox. If it holds up, I'll get the GoPro. I'll take it out back and try to get some running footage of this. This is really cool. Again, expats, I appreciate you. Let's go check this thing out. Let's go see what this blue mother is all about. Till next time, kids, drop out, tune in, sub up, Slimeball RC.